I remember when we first met, we had a great conversation, and it was kind of shocking to me how quickly you went down the track of the impact model and the methodology we're trying to employ and what we're trying to do. Maybe you could speak to that as far as your impression of how we fit into, there's the social enterprise movement is growing, and you're obviously a student of the betterment of humanity. And the social enterprise movement is certainly a big part of the future of that. And you certainly are playing a role in that. We're trying to carve out our own unique little niche within that. And you're in the university space, so maybe you can kind of talk to that subject.
Absolutely. No, we have tremendous respect. We are a little bit picky about who we work with. We just don't, give or sell our product to anyone. We've been very happy with Impact because of your commitment to the principles that you just said. It is really important. I think we said this earlier, but just to repeat, nobody wants to accept charity. Nobody wants their kids to grow up and be, great beggars. That's not what people want for their kids. And it ties into what you were saying about dignity. We forget this a lot of time in aid projects and in charity projects. It's really important for us to help people in need. That is a fundamental moral obligation of us. But how we do it, a lot rests on that. We can Maimonides was a 12th century Jewish Talmudic scholar, and he said that there are different kinds of charity. The worst kind of charity is somebody asked you for begs a dollar from you, and just sort of dismissively, disdainfully, you throw a dollar at them. And he said that the almost highest level of charity is giving anonymously to someone who then gives it anonymously to someone else. He said that's the second best level of charity. But he said, because then we're not looking for any gain for ourselves. But where I'm going with this, he said the highest level of charity is partnering with the poor. And that's about empowering the poor. It's not just, okay, here's $10. My conscience is clean. I'm going to help you a little bit and let's move on. No, and this is what Impact is doing. It is partnering with the poor to help them make their lives better. And that is where sustainable, there are all kinds of, what is sustainable, right? Our project is always worried about economic sustainability. We can't cover our costs every month right now, and so we're trying to build up our volume. And so there's that aspect of sustainability, right? If we have to take in as much revenue as we're spending manufacturing this product. But there's also this more fundamental kind of cultural, social sustainability, and that is where partnering with the poor, empowering the people that we're working with, and helping them create the lives that they themselves would like for their children. That's the real impact. That's the way the development world is slowly moving, and that's what Impact is on the cutting edge of.